Welcome back, everybody, to episode number 11 of Couchside Sports. As always, I'm Matt Parnell, joined alongside by Lucas Fanslaw. How you doing, Lucas?
I'm doing fantastic. Good long weekend.
Yeah, August 2nd tonight. We got the BC Day long weekend, which is nice. Little 3-day weekend. You working Monday, though?
I am.
Little extra double time?
Little extra double time, but you know what? It's going to be a nice week either way, so just enjoying the summer. You had a little family day today.
Yeah, spending some time out in the pool, which is good. Playing some golf tomorrow morning, so that should be good. I'm excited for that.
Where are you playing?
Playing Campbell River.
Oh.
Campbell River Golf and Country Club, which is a beautiful course if you've never played it. So
very manicured.
Highly recommended to anybody coming to northern Vancouver Island.
And they have a halfway house.
A proper, legitimate halfway house.
Yeah. Load up while you're there.
Yeah, I've actually played there a bunch, and sometimes my buddy, if I'm playing with Moonrock, we'll play 9, and then we'll actually just sit down and have like a 45-minute lunch. And then we'll go back and play the back 9. That's how nice it is. Like, it's not just a hot dog stand.
No, totally.
So, yeah, that should be good. What about you? Any plans for the weekend, rest of the weekend?
No, not really. Just recording a pod. Watched the first preseason game of the year the other night.
Yeah.
That was a surreal feeling. Felt like a little piece of my life that was missing came back.
Did you watch the Hall of Fame game?
I did not.
No. Who did?
No.
Who did? Let's be honest.
I did not. But either
if you were to ever throw a Hall of Fame game on, how many drives are you watching? 2?
A quarter.
You're gonna watch a quarter. You'll watch. Oh, that's pretty good.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna turn it on, you might as well sit down for half an hour.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, but I feel like the Hall of Fame game is one of those watches where the people have been so deprived after a year. It's just, I'll watch anything you give me.
Yeah,
desperation.
I mean, it's the longest off season in professional sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when's the season end? December, mid-January.
Yeah, for most teams in December.
So December, so January all the way until September. So you get a full 8 months. I mean, hockey, you're done mid-April, and you're back first week of October. So, what's that? May, June, July, August, September. So 5 months. So it is quite a difference.
Oh, totally. And you're getting, in comparison, you're getting paid like a quarter of the price for hockey, and you got that much more work to do.
Yeah, exactly. Football is going to be good. We're excited. We're doing a football pool. You're putting one on for us?
Yeah, totally. We might even talk some fantasy in the next upcoming weeks before the season really kicks off.
Yeah, I might have a fantasy question for you today near the end.
Okay.
Yeah, just
talk some fantasy, but yeah, either way, just starting a pool with the boys, getting some 10, 12 guys together who are really good at drinking beer and smoking dope. So just putting together an elite crew of general managers for the year.
We should finish top 4.
If we don't, that's we'll have to quit the pod.
Yeah,
I ain't an expert in shit apparently.
What are your thoughts on the rule set? Are we doing PPR or is it just going to be regular? Have you looked into that?
I think it's the settings I have it set to is PPR.
Nice. So PPR is nice because it adds a little bit more value to receivers.
Yeah, I think it's 0.04 per yard.
Okay, 0.4 per yard and then 1 point for a catch.
Yeah.
Something like that. Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, that should be fun. I'm excited.
But yeah, no, it'll be a good fantasy year. There'll be a couple growing pains, first year, but just looking to have a good time, and we'll see which one of us has better knowledge.
Yeah, more content for us to chat about during the NFL season as well.
Oh, totally. But yeah, that's another thing. The last couple weeks have been kind of hard to pod. There's not too much going on. All the NHL stuff happened.
Yeah,
it's basically.
I got a Mariners jersey on for a reason.
He does. Shout out Griffey.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else on.
Yeah,
maybe some golf.
Maybe some golf. But yeah, no, the last couple weeks have been slow, but this week it's been like, oh, there's some news coming out.
Yeah, training camps are well underway now. Preseason's kicking off, so there has been some news. Before we get to the big news, you had an update on Desmond Watson.
I did.
474 pounds to start training camp.
He's walking around.
Okay.
That's literally the news.
That's it.
The Bucks aren't letting him practice until he loses a certain amount of weight.
He's on the camp playlist.
Yeah, videos came out of him at training camp just walking around, and the most ridiculous part is he had a weighted vest on, and he
doesn't need a weighted vest.
He is such a big guy that the weighted vest looks like it's a color scheme on his shirt. It's not even noticeable. It looks like he's just wearing a weird hoodie.
Well, I think it said in his senior year of high school, he was 375, and which was bigger than the biggest lineman in the NFL at the time.
That's crazy. So either
He's got
way,
to lose 100. He's down 30. He's got to lose another 70, I'd say, to at least be like considered practice roster.
Totally. Realistically, honestly think he'll be a practice squad guy this year if he can clear waivers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like if he can take the year just to get more into an athletic shape,
Yeah.
huge impact for the Bucks.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we're obviously big Desmond Watson podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna keep an update on him. He's
totally.
He's
We'll
the fun story of the year for
we'll
sure.
keep you people updated on him, and for all you know, when he signs his next contracts, we might even be his agents.
You never know.
We're only taking 3%.
3?
3.
I'll take 2.5.
2.5. I'm just throwing it out there right
one
now.
And a quarter each.
One and a quarter
that's
each.
Good. I'm good with that.
Yeah, seriously, we just need one Patrick Mahomes contract, and we'll be retired.
We're set. Yeah,
Totally.
We'll be doing this way too often.
But yeah, there's your Desmond Watson update. On a completely other note, did you see the Christian Wilkins storyline coming out of Las Vegas?
No, I did not.
Okay, so Christian Wilkins, defensive tackle, he's 29. His run defense grade on PFF was at 80.2, which is third out of 219 defensive linemen.
Yeah.
Super good defensive lineman. The Raiders released him for no
Really?
reason at all. No reason at all, just out of nowhere. Okay, and then not even a concurrent statement on what happened or anything. So
Just out of the blue.
Just out of the blue. So a couple days goes by and everyone's like, what the hell? And maybe the next day a report comes out and all it is a unanimous source saying what happened was really weird and uncomfortable.
Weird.
Yeah, and that's all it said. So and then it was dead quiet for a couple days. So it's like what the fuck happened in there? Like what could happen that made them release the guy?
Yeah.
And
Top
then-
5 linemen in the league.
Yeah, and then the story comes out. Apparently, in the showers, he kissed another guy on the forehead to tell him that he did a good job. And the guy got so fucking mad that he went to HR and went all the way up the chain.
What the?
So this guy was just smooching on a guy's forehead to tell him that he did a good job. And then
That went in a total different direction than I expected. I was thinking drugs, some sort of criminal activity. Maybe you got into a bar fight.
No, he was just doing some gay shit.
He was just doing some gay shit.
Yeah, no, fucking crazy. So then it gets kind of even funnier. A couple guys who he's played with before, I think one of them was Yannick Ngakoue.
Yeah.
They came out and they basically tweeted like, yeah, that boy's weird as hell. Like just fucking commenting on it. And then to go one step further, a clip went viral.
Mm-hmm.
This was in the 2017 Rose Bowl. I think he was playing for Georgia or something.
Okay.
It's a clip. Whoever they're playing gets tackled. He falls to the ground. He falls on top of the ball, and he just lays on the ground for a second.
Yeah.
Christian Wilkins comes in. His hand grabs the guy's ass crack, and then you see the hand let go, and he reaches even deeper and gets a full handful of fruit, gives it a squeeze, and then walks away. And this was caught on fucking national television.
He's a predator.
Yeah.
What
So he was just grabbing a guy's dick right after he got tackled on the ground, just literally like shoved his hand in between the thighs, gave it a squeeze, and then walked away.
That's fucked up, dude.
Bro, this guy's got a crazy history.
So he's not playing in the NFL again.
Well, he's a good enough lineman. He got picked up by the Dolphins.
Of course he go to Miami.
So yeah,
he's gonna be in heaven, bro.
Oh, totally. He'll still be grabbing some ass.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, just a super weird story
That
coming
is-
out of the Raiders, man.
That's fucking bizarre. I'm sure Pete Carroll loves that shit coming out right now.
Oh, dude, fucking brutal.
That sounds the exact opposite of what Pete Carroll does.
Yeah, no, that's a brutal just start to the year, I guess.
Interesting. It's always the Raiders.
It's always the Raiders, man. And, you know, you're cheering for them. Ashton Genty's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking kind of back to fantasy a bit. Ashton Genty, he's probably going to be going pretty high this year. He's that fucking drummed up.
What round do you think? Was it 12? 12 picks per round?
Yeah. I'm going to say by end of round 2.
Yeah, I think so.
No, I feel like people are buzzing about him, and I know it's super frowned upon to go for the rookie running back because anything can happen to them.
Dude, have you seen pictures of this dude?
Oh, it's
He's a fucking behemoth.
it's ridiculous, dude.
This guy is going to be insane.
No, he's like crazy highly touted. So
He is gigantic.
yeah, he looks like fucking RoboCop.
Yeah, he does. Let's look at average draft position.
He's got to be going high.
Average draft position of Ashton Janty. Let's see. ADP 10th overall.
Damn.
So first round.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if he gets out of the first round, if you don't take him, you're a questionable GM.
You're cooked.
Oh, totally.
The best ranking they have, like in pre-rankings, is 3rd overall. Worst 28th.
Damn.
This fantasypros.com has him ranked as 12th overall, and his average draft position's 10. So it's people are reaching for him because he's the rookie, and it's a fun pick.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel like my personal opinion, I wouldn't take him in the first round, but if he goes to the second round in our fantasy, you got to grab that.
Yeah, I think so too.
You got to grab that.
Yeah, well, in a PPR league, I don't think I'm taking a running back number 1, like in the first round.
No, first, my personal strategy, I hate to out myself, but round number 1
Justin
based
Jefferson.
on yep, definitely going JJ, but best 2 receivers on the board.
Yeah.
And then I might pivot to running back, quarterback, and then start to get some tight end depth or something like that.
Have you seen, this is totally out of the blue, but have you seen the Oakland Athletics, just going to baseball, sticking with the Oakland theme, they're moving to Las Vegas.
Okay.
And have you seen the stadium preview for it?
No.
It looks insane. It's
like some futuristic shit.
Well, it looks like high tech. It looks like a great park, but the location of it is wild. I think last time I saw it was gonna go in the old spot for where the Tropicana was, which is right on the Strip.
Really?
It's, kind of across the street, but attached to MGM Grand. Which would be crazy. I would love to go see a baseball game on the Strip.
Within 6 years, Vegas is getting 3 out of the 4 major sports.
Yeah.
When did the Knights enter?
The Knights were first to go there. I think that was 2018.
Okay, so like in 7 years, they're getting 3. That's crazy.
They got the Raiders next, and then obviously that was in 2020.
Yeah,
and then they're going to get the Oakland A's. As far as I'm aware, let me just trying to read up on it while we're doing this here. But anyways, it looks like it's still happening. So that's going to be crazy. We'll see.
To be fair, that's a city where you're kind of surprised they didn't have any type of sports.
Yeah, agreed, dude. Like it's a booming place.
Oh, totally.
And people always think, oh, it's just the tourists going to the games there, and it's not. Like,
there's a ton of locals there.
A ton. And, and they're big sports fanatics. So it's good. I love to see it. It's funny to me that the NBA is the last one to get there, though. Like that's actually probably the most surprising, because I feel like NBA is probably the most bet on sport, maybe outside of football.
You think so?
I think so. I don't know. It seems to have a pretty big gambling following. I think a lot of people just bet on it and they don't even watch it, you know?
I feel like another thing is, like, with us being in Canada, basketball's probably towards the bottom of the charts.
Yeah, I'd say
like,
it's the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. So I bet if you go down to the States, it's probably just
huge,
humongous there.
Yeah. Kind of like baseball, right?
Yeah, totally. There's not exactly a huge baseball scene on Vancouver Island.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking beer league softball.
Yeah, which is fun, but it's not quite the same quality.
Yeah, I'm not exactly gonna pay to go see a beer league softball.
No, definitely not doing that. All right, well, I just wanted to touch on that with the Oakland thing. So back to the Raiders, the Vegas Raiders. That's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, just weird story. Well, I don't even know what to say about that.
That's bizarre. But Ashton Janty looks good.
He does. He does.
He's probably happy that guy's gone.
Yeah, seriously. Spin zone. Ashton Janty now is going to have a bad year because he's not scared of running away from that guy and getting touched.
That guy was just creeping.
There's a fucking spin zone for you.
Go ahead.
Another little update.
Yeah.
TJ Watt finally got paid. He got
an extension. That's right.
He did. He got $108 million guaranteed.
How many years? 6?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so as well.
And everyone was saying that everyone was right. The thing about him is he wanted $1 more than Myles Garrett.
Right.
He got $1 more than
dollar.
Myles Garrett. He's now the highest paid defensive end,
as he should be.
Which,
I mean, one of those two guys.
Which pretty interesting. A podcast I was listening to the other day, Peacock and Williamson. They pointed out this stat, and it was in the last 3 years, the salary cap has gone up 30%. It's just exploded.
That's crazy.
Every position has been still getting paid the same. Like, it hasn't affected the positions except for quarterback and defensive end.
Yeah, quarterbacks are wild now.
But even defensive ends, for that to be the other position that's just exploding with being paid.
Yeah, it's kind of random, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So but those are the two positions that, in the last 3 years have literally ate up that extra 30%.
Well, you're seeing, what Mahomes get, $42 million a year or something like that?
Yeah, when did he sign that? Probably he was 5 years ago?
He was, one of the first to sign one of the mega deals.
Yeah,
and then it was, Josh Allen, Lamar.
Yeah, and at the time, it was holy shit, that's crazy contract, and now
they're oh, that's cheap. It's 10th.
Yeah, he's literally by the end of the 10-year deal, he's gonna be the 10th, 11th, 12th highest paid quarterback in the NFL. But yeah, no, it is interesting that defensive ends have been keeping pace with quarterbacks just taking up that extra cap.
Yeah,
but it does make sense because as Philadelphia just proved, if you're winning in the trenches, they can't do anything.
Exactly.
And
have a serviceable quarterback.
Yeah, and
say what you will about Jalen Hurts, but he's a top 10 QB in the league.
He is.
Right?
He is. He's not the same tier as Mahomes.
No.
But just to put it into perspective, you remember how much the Chiefs got manhandled in the Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah.
How many times did the Eagles blitz?
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
Literally not one blitz that day, and their entire day was just making Pat Mahomes the most miserable man.
That was crazy.
Oh, totally. So you control the trenches, and you're good.
So I wanted to bring up a bit of a digression here, but other related stories in the NFL, 2 trade requests this week.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin officially puts in a trade request, and so does Micah Parsons.
How does McLaurin have you feeling as a fan?
Just pay the man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand it. In 2023, it's the end of the Dan Snyder era. And, Dan Snyder was a fucking cheapskate, pulled every fucking penny out of that team that he could.
Yeah.
And it's you finally got Jaden Daniels. You got a guy that's going to be your franchise QB. You're already paying $22 or $23 million a year for McLaurin. He wants maybe another 7. Maybe you can get him for another, 6 or 7 for 4 years.
Yeah.
Just pay him.
Yeah.
Who's Daniels going to throw the ball to? Who did they pick up this year? It was, I thought they picked up a receiver. It was an older receiver. I'd have to look it up, but
yeah, you can fact check that. But we were also talking before. It's came out that he wants 33, which is top 5, close to number 1 money.
Like I was saying, I think that's DK. That's DK Metcalf money, and he's looking at DK's stats probably, and that's what their agent is saying. Is hey, look, I got better stats than DK. You should be paying me more.
Yeah,
right. He's using that as a comp.
And
they got Deebo Samuel.
Deebo, that's right. Deebo. It'll be interesting to see how he goes into that offense.
I mean, I feel like he hasn't really produced that well the last few years, but I guess he's kind of getting old, isn't he?
Well, was it his ACL last
29.
year?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, blowing your ACL, obviously, potential career ender, but it'll be interesting to see how they use him. I wonder if the Commanders are going to embrace him as that wide back. You know what I mean? Put him in the backfield, run pitch and toss plays.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, that's kind of San Fran wasn't afraid of doing that with him.
No, and then you pair him with Brian Robinson Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a hard-nosed uphill running back gonna run you over.
Mm-hmm.
There, you literally got a fucking first down back and a third down back.
So he's had last 3 seasons. He's been less than 1,000 yards receiving, 632, 892, 670. But the year before, the 2021 season was when he had 1,400 yards receiving, 18.2 per average, 83 long, 6 tutties, and he had 59 rushing attempts for almost 400 yards. So he almost eclipsed 2,000.
What have his rush yards been every year?
Since then,
Yeah.
232, 225, 136. So like 150 less, but also less attempts. He hasn't broke 42 attempts in the last 3 years. In that year that he had almost 400 yards rushing, he had almost 60 attempts.
Damn.
So maybe we'll see a little bit more of that. That'd be kind of interesting with Jaden Daniels. You got the run threat from Daniels. You got Brian Robinson. Now you got
And
Debo.
they didn't bring Eckler back, did they?
I don't think so. No.
No, I don't think they brought Eckler back. So right there, you've got your new receiving back.
You know who they did bring in?
Who?
Marcus Mariota.
Oh,
You remember the hype around Marcus Mariota?
oh fuck yeah, dude! That's a name you hear it, and it's like, oh, he's still playing?
Yeah, isn't he like 100?
Oh, he's got to be.
That was like Manziel. Manziel had so much hype, dude. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
And then he couldn't even make it in the CFL. He's 31, Marcus Mariota.
31.
Yeah,
Fuck, you'd think he was like 35, 36.
He was second overall in the 2015 draft.
Damn.
Yikes.
He's an old man at this point. Does that make you feel old?
Yeah, I already feel old, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I see these kids playing in the NHL now and their like birthdays are like 2008 or something or 2007.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, this is, I mean, that's got to make you feel old.
Even
Never mind me.
Bro, I feel old when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah, do you have to like stretch your ankles out?
No, I'm not to that point yet.
Fuck, dude. I was talking about that with my brother-in-law the other day. He mentioned it. I was like, yeah, that's something I've been doing the last like year, like waking up and just like
You
twisting
gotta
my
wake the
ankles.
body up.
Yeah, and it's like it just sounds like a cement mixer. It's like oh, this is great.
You definitely can't run a dig route, or else you're gonna blow every tendon in your leg.
Oh, dude.
So we won't run that in our football game.
My leg would collapse.
Oh, totally.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So yeah, you just think Commanders should pay McLaurin?
I think so. I think they could get that deal done for 31.
Yeah.
I think why wouldn't he take that?
Mm.
You know. As for the Parsons situation,
Think they're gonna pay him.
they're gonna do the CD Lamb treatment.
Yeah.
Wait till the week before week 1 and then fucking pay him his money.
Here's another stat for you. The Cowboys, since 1990, they've had 4 players request a trade right after they had a Pro Bowl season, and the Cowboys haven't made one trade.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, I feel like they're gonna eventually end up giving up crazy money.
What are your thoughts on the Cowboys this year? Are they a boomer bust team?
They
got a good receiving core.
I feel like they're in the same boat as the Seahawks have been in for like the last 5 years.
10-7, 9-8.
Yeah, they're always going to be a good football team. They might make the wild card.
That's about it.
If they make it to the second round, good season for them. But
Yeah.
it's like there's no way they make it to the Super Bowl.
No.
And I think the thing about Micah Parsons in particular is he's so young.
Mm-hmm.
And with
he's 26, I think.
Yeah, and I think he is technically a linebacker, but with the way defensive end money is going, and Parsons obviously plays on the defensive line as an outside rusher all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna fucking break the market.
Yeah,
Like
he
new
might
precedent.
actually. Yeah, especially when Jerry Jones is handing out the contracts.
Oh, totally. And Jerry Jones, he came out. What was the quote? He came out and he said to fans, "Don't lose any sleep over this."
Fucking Jerry Jones.
Jones is gonna sell his helicopter. He shows up to practice.
I was just gonna bring that up, dude. I'm like, this guy's showing up to fucking practice in a helicopter.
Yeah, have you seen the videos of it?
No, I haven't.
Oh, he lands in the middle of football field. Like they have to they stop the practice, everyone gets off the field. He comes in, lands, gets out, walks over.
Are they the worst ownership group in the NFL? Dan Snyder was up there with the
Dan Snyder did have the crown, but I'm gonna go with is it David Tepper for the Panthers?
The Panthers, yeah.
He's a knobhead, dude.
Yeah. Or the Bengals.
Or the Bengals. Well, the Bengals are just shitty ownership. David Tepper seems like a shitty person.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
There was a bar in Carolina.
Yeah.
And for the past couple of years, there's been a lot of hype in Carolina because they look at what happened to Washington and they're like, sell the team.
Yeah.
Sell the team. We got to start from fresh.
Yeah.
And there was a restaurant that had on its like sign out front with the letters they put up, sell the team.
Oh, my God.
And he stopped. Like he was driving by.
Really?
He stopped. He went into the restaurant, he berated the owner, and then he left.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, bro, grow a spine.
Yeah, just some crazy shit. And then I'm pretty sure something happened at a football game where, like, he was in, like, the fucking presidential suite at the top of the stadium.
Yeah.
And he was, like, throwing shit at fans or something because they started to boo him. So he, like, opened the window on his suite and started... He was either pouring or throwing.
This guy's a tool.
Yeah, so he owns it. But then if I had to go behind that, I'd go the Titans.
Yeah.
They just run it like a fucking mom and pop franchise.
Yeah.
They're happy to go 1-16 because the NFL makes their family money.
It's a surprise that Derrick Henry even stayed there.
Oh, yeah.
For that long.
Yeah, I'm so glad he left, and I'm so glad he went to the Ravens because that's just like,
dude,
culture fit.
Yeah.
Culture fit, scheme fit. The guy's going to be a fucking beast there.
They're going to be crazy good again this year.
Oh, totally. Speaking about the Bengals, though, our boy Noah Fant from the Seahawks, he ended up going there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What did they sign him on?
I'll fact check that right now, but just him pairing Gesicki in the tight end room.
Yeah.
That's going to be a nasty tight end room.
Dude.
That's we talked about it last week, but that wasn't something that I was a big fan of, releasing him that late into the season.
Yeah. Yeah, it says they signed him on a 1-year deal.
How much?
Still trying to pull that up. We'll see here.
Both of us are trying desperately.
Yeah, Googling on radio, basically. This is always great for viewership.
Totally.
It doesn't say here, but anyways, yeah. I'm sure it's like a fucking couple mil. He's still getting paid from the Seahawks, no?
Yeah, they definitely have a year of dead cap, I think.
Yeah.
I think they saved $8 million, but his contract was like $10 million.
Okay.
So it's not
paying
too
him
bad.
a couple mil or something.
Yeah, totally. The Bengals also, they added Mike Gesicki. Well, sorry, they didn't add him. They re-signed him to a 3-year, $23 million contract.
Did Hendrickson re-sign yet?
Nope. He started showing up to camp because he was getting fined $50K a day for not being there. So he's showing up to camp. I don't know if he's practicing or not, but I almost guarantee you he's showing up and he has calf tightness. That type of situation, you know what I mean?
Air quotes, calf tightness.
Yeah, so
lower body injury.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's practicing, but I don't think he would be.
Yeah.
I feel like realistically it's going to go into the season and he's going to get traded in like week 3. You know what I mean?
Interesting. You think he's gone?
Yeah, that's my prediction.
Crazy.
But they did sign Shamar Stewart. Did you see that?
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Yeah, no, they finally got their rookie signed.
Oh, that's good. Did he get the terms he wanted?
Yeah, he got the guaranteed money.
It's like, why the fuck did they do this?
He's not going to have to pay the money back if he gets booted off the team.
Thing to, like, what a hill to die on.
Oh, dude, that's just crazy ownership, and that goes back to the Joe Burrow conversation. It's like,
he's gone.
If you're a Joe Burrow fan, you just hope he gets traded.
Yeah.
Like,
which is too bad because I've always I always liked the Bengals, but they just never amount to anything.
They haven't been good since, like, what was it, 1989? They won the Super Bowl or they went to it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they were okay during that Ocho Cinco stretch.
Yeah, but even then, with it was Andy Dalton at QB,
Andy
right?
Dalton, yeah.
It's like, yeah, you guys make the playoffs.
Bro, he was Peyton Manning light.
He was Peyton Manning light. Yeah, totally. The fucking
Kirkland
Red Rocket.
brand.
He's still playing.
He's a backup somewhere, isn't he?
Yeah, with I don't know if he re-signed this offseason, but he was with the Panthers last year.
Right, that's right.
And
they
that was-
played him over the rookie for a few games, right? And then people were like, no, put the rookie in.
They did, and there's some Bryce Young lore for you, kind of going back to the Panthers. It'll be interesting to see where Bryce Young is at, because last year he started the season, he was playing terribly, so they put Andy Dalton in for like 4 games.
Yeah.
And then Andy Dalton got into a car crash and couldn't play.
That's right.
So they put him back in.
And he lit it up.
And he lit it up for
That's
like
right.
the last 6 games of the season. Kind of like Michael Penix Jr. on the Falcons.
Yeah.
So those are 2, I guess not rookies, sophomore
Well,
guys.
they'll be sophomores this year, yeah.
Yeah, sophomore guys where it'll be interesting to see if were they just a flash in the pan, they had some killer games, or like were they figuring it out?
My question to you is this one of, not this most recent year, but last year's draft that had Penix and these guys in it, is that the best QB draft we'll see for a long while? Because you got J.J. McCarthy in there as well, right?
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels.
It was
Bo Nix.
It was definitely an upside one.
Yeah.
Apparently, this next draft is supposed to be super upside too.
The Archie Manning one.
Oh, totally. The draft that just happened, Cam Ward at number 1, he was the only good quarterback.
Yeah,
like that was literally the consensus.
I mean, that other one, what is that, 2022? I guess 2023 draft. That's Caleb Williams in that draft too, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, there's 6 or 7 QBs that could be starting in the NFL from that draft.
Yeah. And I messed up. Bryce Young was drafted 2 years ago.
Right.
So
he was in his sophomore last year.
Yeah. So this will be his third season.
Okay, so it was Caleb Williams, J.J. McCarthy, Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels, Michael Penix Jr.
Crazy class.
And
that's one of those things where it's like you never know if the pick was good until 5 years later.
Yeah.
But 5 years later, even if 5 out of those 8 guys are a hit,
yeah,
crazy hit rate.
That's
dude.
crazy for quarterbacks. Like, you usually see like one maybe every year, one or two maybe. Like who was in the Trevor Lawrence draft? There was somebody else in that Trevor Lawrence draft that was.
Oh fuck!
Was that the Jets QB? What was his name? Remember they broke him. Not Sam Darnold.
No.
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Was that the Zach
MILF
Wilson
Hunter?
Yeah, Zach Wilson, the MILF Hunter.
Yeah.
Was that the same draft as Lawrence?
I'm just looking. Yeah, Zach Wilson went number 2.
That's right. Trevor Lawrence went 1.
And then that was the draft where the Niners traded up to number 3 to get Trey Lance. And Trey Lance was a total bust. But I'm pretty sure that was also the Purdy draft.
It was Mr. Irrelevant.
And I know with the teams in your division, you're a bit more locked into because you're in the same. Yeah, exactly. I know on a bunch of Niners like radio heads, they're saying that I think it's John Lynch.
Yeah,
Lynch something. The GM of the Niners, if Purdy wasn't a hit in the 7th round,
he would have got canned.
And they spent all of their draft capital to move up to number 3, he would have been in big trouble.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, like a lot of people are like, that's the only reason he saved his job.
How lucky is that to get Purdy at whatever it is, round 7, number 32?
Yeah, I'm looking at the 2021 draft class, and it was just Trevor and Zach Wilson in the first round.
MILF Hunter and fucking Surfer Boy.
And what was 2022 was the stacked one?
I think so. 2023. 2023. Yeah, because it was the last year they were the rookies. Jaden Daniels, those guys.
Right. Of course.
I mean, you redo that draft, and Jaden Daniels has to go number 1, right?
Oh, definitely. So far off of what you've seen.
Yeah.
Unless he fucking falls off a cliff.
Yeah, RG3's it.
Okay, so these are the QBs 2023. Bryce Young, CJ Stroud.
Oh, this is 23. Okay, so it was 24 was last year. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah. Bryce Young, CJ Stroud.
Anthony Richardson.
Okay. That's also a decent class.
And that's the first round QBs. So far, Anthony Richardson bust.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud hit.
Yeah.
Bryce Young upside.
Yeah.
Is that safe to say?
I would say I think it's still too early on Richardson to say he's a bust.
Yeah.
I would say potential upside, but I would put him below who were we just talking about there? Not C.J. Stroud, but
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young. Yeah, I put Bryce Young at 2.
Really?
C.J. Stroud's the obvious fucking number 1.
I'm gonna say there's a lot of people in Indy, coach and staff wise, are not happy with him
Interesting.
because he's the last guy in, first guy out mentality.
Oh, well, if they can change that,
They could
maybe the raw talent's there.
also.
It's still. I just think it's too early. It's 2 years in.
He had a percentage completion percentage last year, 47%.
Oh, Jesus!
That's
below
season
50.
whole season, 47%.
Oh my God.
And in my opinion, that's not exactly the best news if you're Colts, but the biggest headline coming out of Indianapolis is it's Daniel Jones versus Richardson for QB1.
Give it to Jones, tank, and then draft Arch Manning.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, a better strat than what they're doing. Okay, so 2024 draft.
Yeah, this is the one I was talking about.
Caleb Williams 1,
Yeah,
Jaden Daniels 2,
yeah.
Drake Mays 3.
Oh, Drake May. That was
So-
the one we were forgetting. Drake May.
So the first 3 picks are all quarterbacks. Pick number 8, they Falcons go Penix. Pick number 10, Falcons get Penix. Vikings get J.J. McCarthy.
Mm-hmm.
Pick number 12, the Broncos pick up Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Maybe there's another that totally forgot about him.
Yeah, that's
He
what
had
I
a
mentioned.
he had
Bo
a
Nix,
crazy
he had a
season
great
last
season.
season.
He looks like he's going to be a stud,
Oh, big time. Yeah, no, that's a crazy draft class.
right? Like that's what I'm saying. That's got to be that might turn out to be one of the best quarterback drafts of all time. I mean, it's early days. It's the first year, but like looking at it, seeing that like what is there 6 of them there,
yeah.
and all 6 of them are starting for their teams this year.
Okay, so Caleb Williams, do you yay or nay? Good QB for the Bears?
I would say jury's out.
Yeah.
I don't think he's bad, but I don't think the Bears are any good anyways.
I forget exactly what it was, but off of the one season that he had, he's already in the top
That's right,
20
top
all
20.
time of passing yards for the Bears. That's how bad of a QB history they've had. But Caleb Williams, I like. It'll just be interesting to see what Ben Johnson can unlock with him coming over from the Lions.
I think they'll be better this year. But again, we talked
Definitely.
about it in previous weeks. They have the third hardest or second hardest schedule this season.
They do, but one thing that I like that they're doing is we were just talking about the trenches. They went out and they rehauled their
That's
offensive
right.
line.
All
They-
4 to the 5 positions, correct?
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
out of the 5 new starting offensive linemen.
Yeah,
Like,
they might be better this year. They might get 6 wins.
That was obviously Ben Johnson's priority. Like
Yeah.
he's in the interviews and he's like, "You guys are going to get me a line.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything without a line."
No, you got to protect Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
Who do you got second there? J.J. McCarthy?
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Dow. That's my man, dude.
That's your boy.
That's my boy.
We don't even have to talk about that.
No.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
Drake May, I'm a fan of.
I like him too.
I'm a fan of.
I like him too.
Um,
New coach coming into New England this year, right?
Yeah, is it Vrabel?
I think so because it
Yeah,
was Mayo.
Vrabel.
It was Mayo for 1 year.
For 2.
2 years.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Vrabel.
Okay, yeah.
I think
so-
that's a great coach
yeah,
pickup.
Yeah, agreed.
Michael Penix Jr., I'm up on.
Yeah, I'm up on him as well.
Although-
Jury's still out. Obviously, only played I think 6 or 8 games or something.
Yeah. I'm a fan of, though, like we were talking about earlier, ended the year hot.
Mm-hmm.
J.J. McCarthy, the only guy like you can't have an opinion on.
No,
Obviously, he
injured.
got hurt last
Yeah.
year. And then Bo Nix, pretty obvious, yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Looks good.
So 5 out of the 6 are Yaz.
And then the other guy's
The
an
other guy
unknown.
just hasn't played yet.
Yeah. And I'm excited to actually see him play. I mean, you got
Oh, yeah.
Justin Jefferson, dude.
Oh, totally.
Just fucking throw the ball up.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah, no, crazy draft class. Other thing I got wrote down, Travis Hunter. We were talking about
Oh,
how
yeah.
are they going to use him.
yeah.
So far through 4 practices, this was a couple days ago. They've done a couple more practices,
Yeah.
but through the first 4 practices, he did 36 snaps on offense, 47 snaps on defense.
So dead even almost.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I hope we see him play both sides of the ball.
Oh, we're definitely gonna.
That's the best.
They gotta install friggin' I feel like they're gonna put them full-time defense and installed packages on offense. You know what I mean? They gotta use them some type of way. But no, it's fun to see that they're using them properly.
Yeah, that's cool. Who would you say historically is the best two-way player? I mean, there's only one player that comes to my mind.
Dion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking at the other names, and it's like there's really nobody.
And other guys probably played in like the 50s.
Well, yeah, you got Chuck.
They were the quarterback and the linebacker.
Chuck Bednarik, Hall of Fame linebacker and center.
And center. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, best availability, or what's the saying? Best ability is availability.
That's right.
Yeah,
Here we go. Sammy Baugh, legendary quarterback and punter. He also played defensive back and was a master of all three phases of the game in the early days of the NFL.
Damn.
And then the only other one they list on here. Well, actually, here's a fun one. We were just talking about him. Mike Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel?
Yeah, it says here he was a two-way player.
Oh shit.
Which I did not know about. But
guy's a fucking tank. He was probably O-line and D-line.
Yeah, no shit, hey. Yeah, it doesn't say here, but anyways, the other one was go back, you son of a bitch. Cordell Stewart.
Cordell Stewart?
Yeah, he played QB and then also wide receiver. What about the guy that was a tight end QB for the Saints? Fuck.
Oh, Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill. But that's not two-way.
No.
That's not two-way. You got to play both sides of the ball to be two-way. Multiple position is different.
Well, Breeze retired and Sean Payton, he was like, "Oh, what can I do with this?" Fucking,
yeah.
We all know how
Dude,
that
I was
ended.
in a football pool the first year that they moved him to QB, and it was like partway through the season,
mm-hmm.
and it was like all of a sudden Taysom Hill 1 week, tight end, 32 points. And it was like, this is bullshit. He's getting QB points playing tight end. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's brutal.
It was rough. Then they had to make a rule, I think, like a couple years later. It was like you either drafted him as a QB or you drafted him as a tight end.
Really?
Yeah, they like locked him to that position. So if he was playing QB, you didn't get any points on tight end. Which makes more sense because you can't be getting QB points in the tight end position. I mean, a top tight end in a week is going to get you maybe 20 fantasy points at the most.
Dude, they had to fucking nerf him.
They did nerf him. Yeah.
He's the equivalent of Gretzky with goals and assists.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
Other signing in the league,
mm-hmm.
Zach Allen to the Broncos, $102 million.
Damn.
I think it's a 4-year deal.
Wow. What position does he play?
Defensive end.
I was gonna say another DE.
And he quietly last year had the most sacks in the league. I think.
Wow.
with 17.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, just once again you see the defensive ends getting locked up instantly.
Yeah, they're getting paid big bucks.
Yeah, D's and those rush linebackers. I feel like those are just the two positions where it's like a goalie in hockey. Your team gets one, you're not letting it go.
Yeah,
You're not letting it go unless you're going 1-16.
Yeah.
And even if you're going 1-16, the Browns are still keeping friggin'
I was just
Garrett.
gonna say Myles Garrett. There you go. That's
Yeah, totally.
All right, well, that should wrap it up. Do you have anything else you want to add this week?
We did Desmond Watson update.
We did Desmond Watson
right.
update. Yep, right off the rip.
That's right. No, I can't think of anything.
More football to talk next week. Obviously, we got another week of preseason. Seahawks play tomorrow. They got the Saints.
We'll get to see all of the teams play. There will be some storylines.
I'm excited to see Arroyo play for the Seahawks. I'm hoping.
Bro, I'm excited to see Milroe play.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I might actually watch this preseason game.
Oh, that'll be exciting. That's I was reading just before we wrap up back to fantasy. I was reading the Thin the other day, and I think it was Sportsnet.
Yeah,
they had Arroyo in like the top 10 sleeper tight ends. And once
I saw pictures of him at a press conference, and the dude looks like a fucking animal.
Oh, he looks huge. He would have been a number or not number one. First round pick if he hadn't had a bad injury history.
Yeah.
He's looking so good out there, and this is kind of back to last week's conversation. I feel like part of releasing Fant is they just looked at AJ Barner, Arroyo, and they're like, we're
set.
We're set, and they're all on rookie contracts.
Yeah, how many times do you need a third tight end? And when you do need him, he's a blocker.
Oh, totally.
That's
totally.
what he is.
Totally. We lost that with Pharaoh Brown this offseason, but John Schneider signed him to like a $10 million a year deal to be our inline blocking tight end.
Oh, okay, there you go. But we don't have him now.
We don't have him now, but that wasn't a good contract.
No,
he's like a 4 or 5 mil.
10 mil is a lot of money to give to a blocker.
Yeah, I think he went to the For comparison, he went to the Dolphins and he got like 2 years at $2 million a year.
That sounds about more right.
Yeah, so kind of brutal there.
So more football talk next week. Maybe we can dive into some fantasy previews. Maybe do some position previews.
Yeah.
And have a look at that, and then maybe we'll see if there's any more hockey news. I think the arbitration should be all done by next week, so we might have some contract signings in the NHL.
Did I see there was literally one arbitration remaining?
Yeah, I think so, yeah, because Nick Robertson signed a 1-year deal today with the Leafs, so he avoids arbitration.
Yeah, it was someone on the Flyers, I think.
Yeah, I'd have to look. I'll get that info for next week.
Totally.
All right, everybody, thanks again for listening. As always, I'm Matt Parnell, joined by Lucas Fanslaw. It has been another episode of Couchside Sports. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube and throw us a follow on Spotify.